Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our webinar today entitled Intermittent Fasting and Insulin Resistance. We will start the webinar by opening remarks from my partner in this business. She has a short uh, opening statement before we start the program.
My name is Nicole de Los Angeles, and we're so happy you're here today, whether you joined because you want better energy, better health, more balance, or you're simply curious about doing things differently this year, you're exactly where you need to be. This session is about sustainability, not extremes, not quick fixes, but understand.
Let me share the screen first.
My name is Nicole de Los Angeles, and we're so happy you're here today, whether you joined because you want better energy, better health, more balance, or you're simply curious about doing things differently this year, you're exactly where you need to be. This session is about sustainability, not extremes, not quick fixes, but understanding how to support your body in a way that actually fits real life. Small shifts done consistently can truly change how you feel and show up every day. You'll also hear how wellness doesn't just impact our health, but can open doors to growth, community, and opportunities, especially for those who love sharing what works and helping others feel better too. But before we begin, feel free to say hello in the chat and let us know where you're joining from. This is a relaxed and open space, no pressure, just learning, connection, and possibility. With that, let's officially begin.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Meg. We are here via Zoom, via Facebook Live. So we would like to share the protocol that we are doing, why we are into this business, and why is it that we are uh, giving time to help people, and why this product has given us so much improvement in terms of our health, in terms of our mindset. So let me start by introducing myself. My name is Meg Felix. I am a entrepreneur, distributor of San Miguel. Uh, this business has been here for 26 years now, and this article has been written about me. And this is a health journey that I want to share with you guys. All right. So here in this picture, you can see that I am 82 kilos. All right. My relationship with food at that time was not that good. All right. So I gained a lot of weight due to a lot of pressure, stress, and I was undergoing perimenopausal and now menopausal. So there are a lot of things that are going on, like brain fog and a lot of pain going on, increase in cholesterol. I was diagnosed obese, hypertensive, and in short, I wasn't feeling myself at this time. So I told myself I have to find ways and means to be able to feel better. And I know that I have a lot of hats to wear. I'm a mother of a special child. I am a businesswoman, a wife, and a daughter. So luckily, the lady who opened the webinar, her name is Nicole Hernandez de Los Angeles. Our paths crossed. Okay. Well, I didn't know her personally. We just met during COVID. We were messaging each other, and she was the one who introduced the protocol to me. So this has changed my life for the better, and I am sharing this with a lot of people. I've helped my family members, and I want to help you also to discover this wonderful system. All right. So, here you can see my face is so bloated. There's uh pigmentation. My face is really bloated, and you can see in this picture, at the right side, that's the latest picture of mine where I lost almost 43 pounds. I just weighed myself uh kanina, and my weight is nasa 62 from 82. So that's a lot of weight out of my body, but it's more than the weight loss, guys. And you can see here in the blood test that all the inflammatory markers like cholesterol, triglycerides, LDL and HDL has lowered from 303 to 194. And then you can see a spectacular decrease from 242 to 81 for my LDL. So here I was really happy. This is just 4 months taking the system, and the doctor tried to take out my statins or my maintenance meds. So I was happy then, but I didn't than a year. So that's 1 year and 2 months. So here, I would just like to discuss all the signs of inflammation that I had. From this picture, I had brain fog, I had poor digestion, insulin resistance, which I will discuss later, and excess mucus production, no? Yung every morning, I have colds na hindi naman siya flu, and then I have phlegm in my throat, so skin symptoms, a lot of allergies, pain. So in other words, there are a lot of things going on in my body that I cannot explain, all right? So here, what I did is I tried doing fasting. I researched about fasting, and there are benefits of fasting that I found out when I was doing this system. When I was trying this system, I saw all the benefits that came along the way, like for the brain, mental clarity. For the lungs, I felt that my lung capacity has improved. Of course, the liver, fatty liver, it has really, it was reversed. For the kidneys, it is known for detoxification. They also benefit the bladder, the mouth, no, in terms of gum problems, nawawala yan, guys. And then for the muscles, many would say that fasting would negatively affect the muscles, but that's not true. Actually, it can help in producing muscle mass, which we need also. And for the heart, my cholesterol went down. And for the stomach and gut, all my stomach issues went away, like being bloated, and the acid reflux was gone. So I was advocating in this webinar and on my TikTok and all my social media. The benefits of fasting has been really, really been, a lot of benefits I had a lot of benefits when I did it. So that's fat burning, because it boosts my metabolism, and also mental clarity. It enhances the focus, and then it can also help in reducing the brain fog, which women 40s and above are truly experiencing. Of course, I know everyone, or even if a lot of inflammation is going on in our body, fasting can greatly reduce this, no? Pinapababa niya yan. And then the energy level is really can be observed, since our body is now switching from fat burning to fat storage to fat burning. Appetite control will be observed as well. as your body will not feel that hunger anymore. No, you will feel hungry, but not the cravings that you usually feel without the system, which I will discuss later. And of course, it will support your gut health as well. So what I did is a metabolic reset. No, it improved my body's energy use from fat storage to fat burning. Dati, even if I exercise, I diet, no, walang nangyayari kasi I have a disorder that I don't know of. No, this system will tackle this disorder, and I will show you later what my problem is, which is insulin resistance. It offers benefits like weight loss, increased energy, better sleep, and reduced inflammation by focusing on whole food, proper nutrition, no? And then fasting, which can stabilize your blood sugar, balance your hormones, which is insulin and cortisol, and improve your gut health for lasting metabolic and physical well-being. So what are the benefits that I reap from the system and from fasting? So of course, weight and fat loss. It encourages burning fat. It supports consistent weight loss, no? Hindi naman po biglaan, no? The 42 pounds came 1 year and 2 months. And that is only a byproduct of my gut healing and my body healing, no? So the system doesn't only work for overweight people or obese people. There are also benefits for those who are not obese, which I will discuss later. And it helps break plateaus by improving how your body uses fuel. Okay. Increase in energy. It will stabilize your blood sugar, leading to more consistent energy level and stamina throughout the day, which this is the reason for this is that our body will switch from fat storage to fat burning mode, in which our body will now get our energy from ketones, which is a premium energy source. And ketones will only be produced while we are fasting. So, ito, isa pa sa napansin ko, better sleep, no? Before, when I was obese, I cannot sleep, no? I only sleep 4 to 6 hours. So I saw my sleep is now 7 to 8 hours. It really improved. And the improved diet and hormonal balance contribute to more restful sleep. Hormonal balance, all right, it helps regulate appetite and fat storage hormones, balancing insulin, cortisol. No, yung cortisol is the stress hormone. The insulin is the hormone produced by our pancreas. And this is the best benefit. It reduces my inflammation, supports cellular health, and can lower systemic inflammation. So my acid reflux was gone, being bloated was gone, excess mucus production, nawala na yun, guys. And of course, obesity gone. So I'm now in my normal BMI level. So I'm so happy with that. And no, my blood pressure is normal, and as well as my cholesterol. Improve gut health, which means it can positively alter gut bacteria, reducing inflammatory markers, which can be seen in my blood test. Enhance habit. It promotes mindful eating, portion control, and healthier food choices for long-term success. So the portion control came in when I used the system, kasi the system is known to decrease or suppress your appetite, but it's done in a natural way. Okay. So last but not the least, and this is a minor thing for me. The major thing is really the healing of my body due to the system. And for the physical appearance, it can lead to clearer skin, stronger nails, and healthier hair due to improved hydration and cell function. So, in other words, guys, my tips, no, for losing that huge amount of weight is fasting, which has something to do with losing the body weight, and exercise, of course, good sleep and stress management. Of course, the stress management has to be there because even if you do fasting, even if you do the exercise, if your stress level increases, insulin and all the hormones will also increase. So, to summarize, so that's fasting. We have fasting, and then we have um, exercise, fasting, exercise, stress regulation, or you have to manage your stress. Of course, good sleep and using the system, which I will discuss later. So that's basically it, guys. Thank you for listening. And for my co-host, who is cousin of mine and will be sharing your story using this protocol or using this system, I want to introduce to you my partner in this business and my second cousin who is working for an Australian company. Her story is a little bit different, no? Mine is more of physical benefits. Hers is more of mental benefits. So let me introduce to you my beautiful cousin, Ali Tobias.
As always, thank you for the beautiful introduction, Ate Meg, and welcome to all our viewers. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Yes, like what Ate Meg has said, my journey is quite different. Actually, the products have been introduced to me last year of April, and at that time, I was really not into wellness. I was not into fitness. I did not care, to be honest. So when it got presented to me, actually, it was Crystal Bello herself, the daughter of Dr. Vicky Bello, who came to our town to introduce the products. And I thought it was really good. I'm not lying. I really was impressed. But like I said, my mindset was quite different back then. I did not care much. My priority was eating food. I did not like taking, you know, supplements and products that would, like introduce to you that would curb your appetite, something like that. It turns me off because I really could not give up on food. Food was my life, So I was like, okay, pasok dito, labas sa kabila, right? So I was just listening and found it interesting. I thought it was good for other people, but for me, I did not care. And then I just simply moved on with my life after that. But around August, sometime mid-year last year, I went through a slump, kind of a slump in my life. Where I was going through something personally. And I thought at that time, I was no longer in control of my life. That's how I felt. And I was developing a negative habit. I already was a foodie, right? So I was really eating a lot. And I was really into sweets, especially pastries. But at that time, I noticed that I was also eating chips every single night, which was not normal to me. Why would I do that? Like, it's not even a normal bag of chips. It was like the big ones, like Lay's, Raffles. So probably after 1 week of eating chips consecutively, my mom, she came out of her room and I was in the living room watching Netflix, eating chips. And she was like, you know what? I noticed that you've been eating chips a lot. That's not good. So she called me out. And that made me realize that, oh yeah, I mean, I wasn't like this before. Why am I doing this? So I realized that that was probably a coping mechanism, right? But I did not want to go to that path. Okay, so I knew that I really had to do something about it and I had to make a positive shift. So luckily, at the Meg, she called me up around October. So I was doing that in August. Around October, I already gained so much weight. She mentioned that my story is quite different because it's more on the mental wellness, right? But I actually gained 20 pounds around that time, but I did not care. Like I said, I was not into wellness or fitness. So I was focusing more on my nervous system. Because at that time, aside from my diet being out of control, my habits being out of control, I was also experiencing anxiety, and I did not get to sleep well. Okay. I was like having palpitations. I did not have mental clarity. I was always, I lacked mental clarity. So I was having brain fog, like she mentioned. I was experiencing all those things. So since I work from home, I work for an Australian based comparison website. Um, I would always have something beside me to munch on. That's kind of like my habit. I would munch on something while working, and I would experience lethargy or like sleepiness after lunch. Around 2 to 3 p.m., I would already lose energy. I'd be so low in energy that I would go to sleep right after work. Like around 3 p.m., I would finish my work and I would simply take a nap. Not a nap. I would call it a nap, but it would take about 2 hours for me to wake up again. So that was how I was, and it's not really good. So luckily, yeah, like I said, Atemed called me up around October and told me to. She mentioned that there's going to be another gathering, not an event, just a small gathering for this. And she said, you might want to go. There will be lots of people there, especially women. You might want to meet them if you're into that. And I thought to myself, oh yeah, I kind of want to make a different. I want to have a different environment, make a different, like make a shift. And probably at the time I was having a different lifestyle, so I wanted to focus my energy into something else. So I thought, yeah, this is a perfect opportunity. And I was really praying for the right doors to be open for me, for the right people to be introduced to me, for me to be on the right path, on the right track again. So I thought I took it as a sign. So I went there. And I realized that the product that was introduced to me back in April was the same product that got introduced to me this time around in October. And since I already had a different mindset, I was I did not think twice. I purchased the products, tried it for myself. I only got one set at that time, but the results were immediate. The first thing that I felt on the first day that I took it was the energy boost. I had so much energy, and my mental clarity, it was amped up. I was not suffering from brain fog on the first day that I took it. So I was like, wow, this is really great. And throughout, like the the time that I was taking this, now I'm into the system for 5 months now. I felt that a lot of things have improved. You know, like my mood. I'm always in a good mood. And also, of course, I did not suffer from all those things that I mentioned. I did not palpitate anymore. I'm more calm. I have steady energy. I don't crash like coffee. Coffee usually makes me crash. Like I said, I would feel sleepy in the afternoon. That doesn't happen to me anymore. And I also have good sleep at night. And it's not just me because my parents tried the products as well. My mom, she's the first one who tried it, and she actually lost 10 pounds within a month's time. She was pre-diabetic at that time, and she actually had her labs taken. So it showed that her blood sugar improved a lot. From 5.8, she became 5.6. She was already pre-diabetic, and then it lowered down. And then it was quite quick. That was it within a month's time. So she convinced my dad to take it as well. And my dad, since he's already 72 years old, he had a consultation with a doctor, and the doctor actually approved the products, especially since it has a lot of benefits and vitamins and nutritions like vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B, B1, B2, B6, calcium, zinc, etc. And the thing that they appreciate most about the products is that it improved their sleep a lot. They would usually wake up in the middle of the night, but that didn't happen anymore. And lastly, on top of it all, I actually lost 10 pounds within a month's time. So yeah, so right now I'm still within the system, and it's doing great for me. I believe in it so much. That's why I decided to be in partnership with Ate Meg in this business, because I believe in it. So thank you. That's it for
Thank
me.
you so much, Lee. Thank you so much. So We're going to move on to the presentation proper. So I'm going to talk about the protocol or the products that would help you in fasting. I always tell my TikTok viewers that I have the tools that would make it easier, and I will discuss it now. So here it is. So sorry, okay. Good afternoon again for those who just came in. We're discussing about fasting and how fasting can help us in our health journey and to be able to um, solve the number one health crisis for Filipinos, and that is insulin resistance. So, why is fasting important for insulin resistance? You're about to find out. Here it is. So, let me start by uh, telling you guys how to create freedom by solving the number one health crisis for Filipinos. Start. So most people today are living with low energy, weight gain, and declining health. The real culprit is insulin resistance. So in a cycle like this, it's going to be explained when you eat a high carb meal, like Filipinos love rice, and in this picture, burger, fries, soft drinks, fast food. All right. So once you eat that kind of food, the body will respond by the pancreas releasing the insulin. So once the insulin gets released, our cells develop a resistance to insulin. Once insulin gets up and the food that we eat, it turns into glucose molecules, it will increase as well. So the next thing that will happen is that the body gets stuck in fat storage mode. Ito po yung sinasabi ko kanina, when our body will be on a fat storage mode kapag po na-overwhelm siya with a high insulin and a high glucose. So, when the body gets stuck in fat storage mode, you will eventually feel tired. Kaya tayo nagiging low energy and always craving. You're going to be hungry. And then the cycle will go on and on. So kakain na naman, and then that will be the beginning of chronic illness. Yan. So ano po ba yung mga signs ng insulin resistance, no? Yung mga simpleng bagay na akala natin normal, hindi pala. It's our body shouting that we are that it's overwhelmed, that the insulin has reached its peak. So ibig sabihin yan, guys, our cells cannot accept the function of insulin anymore. And ang nangyayari is you get skin tags, pigmentation sa leeg, no? Low blood sugar, cravings, fatty liver, PCOS, no? Estrogen dominance, decreased testosterone, gout, no? Low thyroid, high cholesterol, katulad po ng sa akin, high triglycerides, no? Mostly men meron nito, yung husband ko meron. High blood sugar or diabetes like my mom, no? Tired after meals, madaming ganito. Ako ganon dati. Belly fat, no? Belly fat. Acne and migraine. So, ito lang po yung mga symptoms na a lot of Filipinos are experiencing. They do not know that it is insulin resistance already. Mga doctors and pharma, they're not fixing the root cause. They're not even telling this to us, no? Ilang doctors na po yung kinonsultahan ko. I never heard of that insulin resistance. So, here's the real Filipino health crisis, no? A lot of Filipinos, like half of Filipinos are overweight at obese. So, noong 2024, kasama po ako sa obese. Type 1 po ako. So, the doctor told me I have to lose 50 pounds. So, 40% ng Pinoy, ganon. And even those who look healthy, pag nakita nyo parang hindi naman overweight, pero may malaking belly. So 1 in 3 women carry that dangerous belly fat. And 45% of Pinoys and 70% ng senior, mataas po ang blood pressure, no? Kasama po ako dati doon, no? My blood pressure is running 160, 170, no? And hindi po maganda yung pakiramdam. Nanghihina po kayo at marami pa pong nakaakibat na risk when you're hypertensive. And only 1 in 5 can control it. So even with thousands of coaching programs, health experts, and fitness trackers, we are sicker than ever. No? So, yun, nagtataka nga ako, lahat ginagawa ko, nag-diet, nag-exercise, and yet, patindi ng patindi pa yung nararamdaman ko. Hanggang nakilala ko po itong si Nicole, and she introduced to me the Feel Great System. What is the Feel Great System? These are 2 simple food-based products backed by decades of science. Products proven in more than 20 clinical studies, no? Including Cleveland Clinic, UNLV, University of Sydney, and Columbia University. Natural po ito, free from side effects. At ang importante dito, tina-target niya po yung insulin resistance, which is the root cause of a lot of diseases, no? By helping the body support a healthy insulin response, no? So with these 2 products, when we are fasting, the tea will help us in fat burning and relief. And with the fiber, it will reduce our cravings and give us sustained energy. So here's how it works. Without the system, lahat po ng kinakain natin, lalong-lalo na ang carbs, will give us the highest glucose spike, and insulin will follow, which leads to fat storage, cravings, and long-term damage, which means chronic illnesses like hypertension, what else? Gout, PCOS. With this system, your insulin and glucose stay under control. So makita nyo po sa graph, with the system, yung ating spikes, medyo ang laki ng binaba, no? Which means that more fat burning, fewer cravings, at steady na po yung energy natin all day long. What is the first product? Unimate. It is a purified concentrate extract of yerba mate. Ito po yung tea na iniinom ko po. So it's naturally flavored, zero sugar, vegan friendly, kosher, and halal. So, iinumin po natin to sa umaga. It will calm our hunger, gives us a clear and focused mind. No, this is my natural energy booster. At wala po itong artificial caffeine. Unimate helps your body increase its own GLP-1 by more than 60%. Ano ba yung GLP-1? No? Yung GLP-1 po is a hormone, gut hormone na nagpo-control po ng cravings natin. It keeps you full longer at it supports healthy glucose control. So millions are injecting this GLP-1 drug, no? To mimic this pathway. So pag sinabing mimic, kinokopya, therefore synthetic yung mga injections. So it causes serious irreversible side effects like, yan na nga, marami tayong nababasa, stomach paralysis, the Ozempic face, no? Yan, so we see all these side effects in the news, no? So with our product, it's natural. Kasi we take a food-first approach, which supports the same pathway from within. We pair this tea with the fiber, which is Bios Life S. This is an advanced fiber nutrient blend. You take it before meal. It slows down your glucose absorption by 43%. The results, wala na pong bloating, di na po kayo aantukin, at wala na pong sugar cravings pagkatapos kumain. Ito po, I can attest to this, no? Yung dati, pagka kumakain ako, lagi ako naghahanap ng matamis, nawala po yun. And it also supports healthy cholesterol, which made my cholesterol level normal. Nakita niyo naman sa blood test. Triglycerides and cardiovascular function, which makes it the perfect solution for surviving today's modern food environment. Alam naman po natin, di ba? Ang dami na pong fast food and also packaged ultra-processed food, no? Yan na po ang modern food environment ngayon. Without dieting, meal plan, or calorie counting. So these products are backed by real science. In fact, a study done at the #1 heart hospital, Cleveland Clinic, showed such a product, if taken regularly, could reduce cardiovascular risk on a population basis and potentially decrease the need or dose for lipid-lowering prescription drugs. So, nasa PDR po ito, which is Physicians Desk Reference, which is the gold standard reference book sa US. Yun po ang equivalent dito is PIMS, yung listahan po ng mga prescribed drugs sa atin, no, sa Pilipinas. And we are the only company in the world with 2 natural products listed that directly address insulin resistance. So this means that this isn't just another supplement. Proven po ito, credible and recognized at the highest level of healthcare. All of this benefits for 315 pesos a day. So you cut unnecessary calories and impulsive snacking. It's a net positive effect for many. The system offsets its own costs and even leads to savings, no? And this product comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee because it will take 90 days for your body to start the reset, no? So if nothing happens within 90 days, pwede nyo pong kunin ang pera nyo pabalik. That means wala pong risk pag nag-try kayo. The product are helping people with life-changing results. Look at this picture. So, the lady in red, kilala niyo naman siguro kung sino siya. She's the daughter of Dr. Vicky Bello. So, si Crystal Bello, she had PCOS and she gained 40 pounds when she stayed in Australia. So, she took the system and she lost all that weight, 40 pounds, and ang pinakamaganda na reverse mo yung PCOS. The lady in the Disney shirt is Jelly. She has diabetes, and in 3 months' time, she was able to reverse it, and she also lost a lot of weight. Same with the ladies below Crystal, all our distributors, and lost a lot of weight as well. If it works for women, it definitely will work for men. These are the husbands of our distributors who lost weight, and only the guy in the middle has been working out. So all of them just relied on the system, took it properly, and they lost weight. So not only here in the Philippines, thousands of lives around the world changed because of the system. This is my partner, Nicole. No? You saw her a while ago. She was the one who gave the opening remark. She looks fit, right? And she always exercise, but she has a cholesterol problem. As you can see, she has a high cholesterol, but when she used the system, everything has become normal, no? From total cholesterol to HDL. Joy Tagle is another distributor. She was diagnosed diabetic, and when she took the system, her HbA1c went from 6.1 to 5, which is normal. Manpreet helped herself and her 80-year-old mother. Both of them are diabetic, and their HbA1c went down. Actually, Manpreet reversed her diabetes and she lost a lot of weight. Her mom lost weight, and what's spectacular is that she is not injecting insulin anymore. Vladi Jr. is a baseball player in Toronto, which also need to lose weight. At noong 2020, his coach asked him to try the product, and he lost 22 pounds, and he's also a distributor as well. So that is why this product is very, very unique and has helped a lot of people and can be a source of a very powerful opportunity, which will be discussed by my cousin Ali. Lee, Take it away.
Thank you, Ate Meg, for that wonderful presentation. So there you go, guys. You've heard a lot about how these products can help you a lot in your overall wellness. Okay. So you're probably thinking by now that you can help yourself and other people around you, like your family, your partner, probably your cousins, your best friend, right? So now I'm going to show you how this business can help you earn more, give you more freedom, create more time for yourself, and feel more fulfilled by having more purpose in making other people's lives better. Okay. So you can do all those things just by following a simple and duplicable system. Right. But first, we have to share a quick side note with you. So at the bottom of the screen, you can see that the text is so small. You cannot read it, so I'll just reiterate it for you. Actually, this is just to remind you guys that, okay, we're not promising that you will become rich or become an overnight millionaire or get any specific result out of this. Why? It's because everyone scales their business differently, just like everything else in life, right? Okay. So most people don't even do anything at all. That's why results still vary. Now, once again, that's just a reminder of that simple fact. Okay. However, you can still succeed if you apply yourself, put in enough effort, and if you're open into learning, apply persistence and consistency, just like everything else in life, right? Now, with that, let's take a look at how the business works. Okay, let's make this quick. The company behind us is called Unicity. A lot of you have already heard about the company itself because we've been around for over 20 years. And some of you have tried the products probably, but we have a new, this is a new protocol that a lot have not got introduced to yet. Okay. So the company is privately held. We have zero investors. It means we are not controlled by any investors and we are debt free. That means your effort can compound easily in time. Next. Okay. So for Unicity as a company, they will handle the heavy lifting for us. If you put up your own business, you will have to handle everything, right? Manpower, all the logistics and stuff. But for here, they will handle R&D, laboratories, manufacturing, customer service will be provided to you, tech support. There's a back office and legalities like, if you need the FDA approval, they will take care of that already. Now, Unicity ships to, this should be updated to over 60 plus countries all over the world. So if you have friends or relatives outside of the Philippines or elsewhere, you can actually share the products with them. Okay. Okay, so our role is quite simple. We just need to connect the people to the products. And once you do that, the product will drive everything. So this business is built on real customer purchases, not on signups, just to be clear about that, okay? That means you don't get paid to recruit. Rather, you will get paid when the customer orders the actual products from you. So on every customer order or reorder, Unicity shares a very generous revenue through a clear and generous compensation plan. So how do they do that? Where does the money come from? You might be wondering. So actually, Unicity, instead of paying ad agencies, instead of them putting their products in retailers like Mercury Drug or Watsons, or hiring celebrity influencers, or getting distributors and medical representatives who have no ownership of the business, instead of them doing all that, they direct the money to us instead. And we are called network builders. As network builders, we create real customers who own what they build. And we ourselves own the business ourselves. Okay? Okay, so there are two ways to earn here. So the first way is through customer income. So that means for every customer order or reorder for your personal from your personal customer rather, you will earn 1,000 pesos. And then the second way is if you will build a team. So once you build a team, you can also earn on the customer volume of your team as they also get their own customers and they also help others along the way. As this is a simple and duplicable system like we mentioned earlier. Okay. So it's a fair compensation plan. Income is tied to customer volume, not position. That means anyone can out earn the person who invited them, just like me and Atameg. She invited me here, but if I put in more effort and I serve more customers, of course I can earn more than Atameg. All right. Next, let's move on to the slides that will finish this up. Okay, so if you're ready to get started, we'll just explain the two simple ways that you can actually follow if you want to join. Like there are two paths, okay? It's quite simple. So the first path is to become what we call an income builder or a reseller, like me and Atameg. So with this path, you will get 5 boxes of the Feel Great system. 5 boxes, that's almost half a year worth of products. And you can either use it, sell it, or share it. And that's valued at 50,000 pesos. But that's almost half a year already worth of products. Aside from that, you will get lots of perks, which include a website for yourself, and a global link for yourself. And then you can ship to over 60 plus countries, like we said, and you will get online back office and analytics. Plus, mentorship is free and community support is also great here. So, Atemeg and I, we're not just doing this alone. We have a lot of, you know, support from the different partners that we have here. And we provide mentorship. Like if you join our team, of course, we will mentor you for free. Plus, you can use the plug and play system, which means, like me and Atameg, we're presenting now, right? Plug and play means you can just invite the people that you want to introduce the products to, and we will present it for you. Okay, so we have this every week. Not just me and Atameg, also Crystal Bello is doing this, Nicole Hernandez is doing this, Melissa Ricks is doing this. So you can just plug and play. Okay, so training is also provided. Atameg, she actually attended one in Bangkok last year, and we actually I attended one myself last December in Manila. Oh, sorry, that was in February. And we also have, can you move back to the slide? Sorry. All right, so just to complete all the perks that you can get, you will also get exclusive events and travel experiences. So there's an upcoming travel experience available to all those who will qualify in April. That's in Japan. If you qualify for that, all expenses paid by the company, okay? And you will get access to the global offices. So with all these, with the products that you will get, that 5 boxes that is valued at 50,000 pesos. But since this is already a package, you can actually get it at 44,900 pesos only, okay? And how can you use this? So next. Thank you. So once you get the 5 sets, you can use one set for yourself, so that you can feel the difference, right? And you can tell the story, your personal story. And then you can sell the other 4 sets at 10,000 pesos each. So that would equate to 40,000 pesos as an ROI. At the Meg and I, we just sold ours for me 1 month. I got to sell it to my friends and my family members, and Atemeg got to sell hers for 3 weeks. So if you less the 40,000 from the 44,900 that you got, your total investment is only 4,900 from this. And nagamit mo pa yung products. So the second path, if you're not ready to become a reseller, you can just try the products as a customer. So with this, you'll just get 1 set and you can get it for 9,490 pesos, which equates to only 315 pesos a day. And it has 3 drinks, 2 types of products, 2 fibers and 1 tea. 3 drinks in a day. And it is backed by our 90-day money back guarantee. Okay. I think that's it. At the Meg, I believe we have a special guest that you would want to introduce to everyone.
Yeah, we're going to it's all usually it's me and Ali only every week, but now we have a very special guest. She is a friend of mine. She was with me in Bangkok, and this lady is model of San Miguel when she was younger, but now she's really a good corporate host who's really, I can say, a very known influencer, has a lot of followers in Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. So without further ado, let me welcome to you also a very special part of the community that we are in, Mommy Vanna. Welcome. Thank
Thank you, Mommy
you.
Megs and Ali. Hello, good afternoon to all of you. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Yes, having that said, grabe maraming salamat sa warm welcome, Mommy Megs. This is really great kasi in this afternoon, ang dami natin, 'di ba? Hello po sa inyong lahat. How I wish I can see all of you now, but yeah, it's okay. Giving comments in the chat, napaka-importante niyan sa amin. But you know, spending this afternoon with all of you is really an honor for me. 'Di ba, Mami Megs? When you told me, Mami Vana, i-guest kita, naku, parang ano, nag-iisip na talaga ako kung ano ba, ang dami ko kasi talagang share you know? But hindi ko papatagalin. I just want to make it simple. When I've known this product, I took it 1 month muna and then I took a time off. Okay? Ganun ko siya pinag-experiment somehow because I needed to know if it really works or baka, alam mo yon parang mental lang, 'di ba? Or baka minsan parang mentality ko lang na hindi, pinaniniwalaan ko kasi talaga siya. Okay. And then, when I decided to get into the product na talaga, na sobrang itutuloy ko na, I just want you guys to know that I've been suffering from asthma since I was, oh my God, ages. As in, like high school pa lang, ganyan. And then, after I gave birth, I'm a mom of three, by the way. So, after giving birth to my bunso, parang naging sensitive na ako. Sensitivity came in, my allergic rhinitis was on. I'm always in the ER, mga 2 to 3 months. Parang mga, minsan nga once or twice in every 3 months, ganyan, which is very madalas yun, di ba? Hindi siya biro because from time to time, kapag po kasi may asthma ka, ang iyong mga gamot ay steroids. So, in my line of work as a host, palagi ka nasa stage, you know, you work with celebrities, ganyan. You always tend to have this thinking na kailangan maganda ako. 'Di ba? Siyempre parang halimbawa pag nakasama mo si Bea Alonso, tinawagan ka no ng isang company, no? Makakasama mo si Bea, nako, ano ba gagawin ko? Hindi na ba ako kakain? Para ba, 'di ba? Yung thinking na ganon, normally ganon ang iisipin mo. Pero honestly, tumaba po ako ng tumaba. And hindi ako makapaniwala because sabi nga ng husband ko, I eat like a mouse. Maliliit lang po talaga yung kain ko. Ayan, nagkasama kami ni Mami Meg sa Thailand, hindi naman ako sumobrang food trip. Di ba? Parang
Ito.
konti lang talaga. Pero I was in the system that time already. Pero honestly, lumalaki pa rin ako. Hindi ko alam, steroids lang ba yun? Or, di ba, syempre, nag-off ka na sa steroids, gumagaling ka rin naman, you know? Asthma ko on and off lang talaga siya. Sabi nila, ang seasonal allergies, nangyayari yan sa buhay ko ng mga twice in a year. Okay? Dapat, yun daw ang normal. Okay? It became abnormal to me kasi parang mga 3 to 4 times na siya. So yes, ang visitation ko po sa ER ay parang ano, friends, 'di ba? Bigla na lang pupunta ako ng ER. Yeah, ang ER visits ko talaga that time mga in a year, 3, 4, minsan 5. Minsan pag sumobra yung pagod ko, no, fatigue because I really give up my 100% energy, no? Pag nag-hosting po kasi ako, usually 2 hours, 3 hours, ganyan. But in some, pang corporate shows yun. Pero pag mall events na, oh my God, it requires a lot of time, a lot of energy, especially pag may artista ka, di ba? So, sasaluhin mo yun, no? And going back to those things na nabago sa akin, after being in the system, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the cravings, ah. Yes, yung cravings po. Yung cravings ko, on and off lang talaga. Again, kahit konti lang yung kinakain ko, tumataba pa din ako. So, that is one big thing na hindi ko talaga maintindihan. So, tinry ko na lahat. Nag-try ako, kape, capsules, whatever, ganyan. Yung injectables lang po talaga. Kasi maawa naman kayo, nag-ER visits na nga ako, di ba? Iisip ko, ano ba, pati pampapapayat, i-inject sa akin? Hindi, sabi ko. Hindi ko yan itatry. Yun lang ang hindi ko na-try. And I thank God for it. Why? Because I got the wisdom of opening the message of Cristal Bello herself. Ay, Diyos ko, Lord, nag-fangirl talaga ako ng moment kasi nami-meet ko yung mommy niya sa events eh, di ba? Pag may Watson's events ako, nandyan si Ma'am Vicky, ganyan, si Sir Hayden nandyan. Na-meet ko na din si Scarlett in person so many times in SM events, Disney events, you know. Na-interview ko pa si Sir Hayden, si Ma'am Vicky, ganyan. So I'm like, oh my God, Crystal Bella herself messaged me. Sabi niya, babe, kailangan mo to itry. Kasi nga, parang, basta kailangan mo talaga to itry mo lang talaga ng consistent, sabi niya. So sabi ko, consistency pala is the key. O sige, okay, I'll give it a try. Sunod-sunod, come 4 months. Okay, come 4 months. Umaarte pa ako na sabi ko, wala akong masyadong nararamdaman na malaking changes sa body ko. Pero lumuluwag na po yung mga pants ko noon. Ayaw ko pang mag-come out sa video and everything because may mga sudden hostings pa ako and sudden projects pa ako. Pero napapansin ko, sa 4 na buwan na yun, wala na yung allergic rhinitis ko. Hindi, yung alam mo yun, yung parang bigla na lang gigising ka na amoy phlegm ka. Yung sinasabi kanina ni Mommy Megs, normal yun ah. Normal sa akin yun every day of my life. Like, there was some mornings na talagang baradong-barado yung ilong mo. Tapos ko, humidity ba ng kwarto? Kasi ba naka-aircon ako? Kahit hindi ka mag-aircon, ganun pa din pagising mo. So many factors, ano? And to make the long story short, wala akong ER visits within 4 months. And then, nagtimbang na ako. Sabi ko, sige na nga, kinukulit na nila ako talaga, yung mga partners ko dito. Kinukulit na nila ako, sige na, tara na, tara na. Hindi pa ako talaga super, super convinced up until I wore my favorite Shane pants. Tapos, size 30 yon. Dati, sobrang bloating yon. Ang pants ko, 30, 31, umabot ng ganon. Para masara ko siya. As in talagang super putok pa siya. When I wore it, oh my God, that was the first video. As in very raw. Hindi ako nag-stage. Nakita ko talaga, nagsusway na ganun. As in, kaya ko na siya mahubad kahit nakasara. So sabi ko, oh my God. Tapos parang eto na luminipis na ako, yung inflammation, I wake up with more energy, yung cravings ko, like, I super love McDonald's, sorry, I'm a McDo baby. So, ang bahay po namin, ang village po namin, pagtawid, actually dito, from my attic, kitang-kita na yung McDo na sign, you know? So, pagising mo pa lang, good morning, M, ganon. So, di ba? Pag matutulog ka, good night, M, ganon. So may mga times na I mean, looking back, OMG, wala na akong cravings na gano'n. Yung mga midnight snacks na ganyan, wala na po yun. Yun yung 4 months. After 6 months, eto na, nagtimbang na talaga ako. Eto total, 72 from 72 kilograms. Mommy Megs, share mo ba yung photo ko, yung before and after ko? OMG, yung naka-red ako parehas.
Nothing.
OMG, I
I
tell, I tell you guys, I kid you not, I was wearing the same blazer because in my line of work po, nagbibigay ng peg lagi ang clients ko. So, I hosted that day, eto lang yan, etong lang March. Yung March na yan, winner ko yung same blazer at same pants. At pinagtabi ko po talaga yung photo ko kasi hindi, as in putok, putok na putok yan nung last year na photo ko na suot ko yung same pants na yon up until the time na wala, hindi ko na talaga kayang masyado pang, siguro kung tumagal ng mga 1 month or 2 months, as in malalaglag na sa akin yung pants. It has garters, by the way. So, just check in my video. I think I have it, no? Sobrang na-amaze po ako. So, generally, what happens to me is, ayan, here.
I
Okay.
hear it.
Sige, Mami Mags. Ayun. Kasi ang laki ayan. O, 'di ba, guys? From 72 kilograms, after 6 months, guys, I was wearing the same blazer na pinilit nating isara. Pinilit ko lang isara dyan sa kaliwang photo. And then on the right one, 60.3 kilograms na lang po ako. In pounds, that's just like 134 something na lang. So, parang from 160. Ang laki po talaga. And even, I'm not, yung thing ni Sneakers na I'm not me when I'm hungry. I'm like that. Hindi ako pwedeng magsisimula matrabaho ng hindi kumakain. Fasting, I was doing it unawarely before. Siguro 12 hours lang, ang sakit pa ng ulo ko. But with the system, oh my God, believe me, umaabot po ako ng 23 hours fasting. Tanong nyo kay Mami Megs, ini-story ko yan, no? Ha, teka lang! Nasa event kasi ako. So, I just have my tea, nag-double tea lang ako. Minsan tumatatlo ako kasi talagang, hindi ka ako pwede mapahiya eh. When it comes to energy, I really have to give it the best. So, yung kalma state, nawala na yung sobrang overthinking ko, sleep ko, the better na siya. Yung inflammation, yung feeling bloated after eating, wala na siya. Yung mainit na ulo pag nagugutom ka, no, I have better relationship with food already. And sobrang grateful ko lang talaga that tinuloy-tuloy ko to. 'Di ba, Mami Megs?
Tama.
Ibang klase. So, yun. And that's it for me. Sorry for
Thank you
overtaking.
so much, Mami Vance, no? Halos pareho talaga kami na ang
Agree.
laki na lose na weight and yung mga health issues, yun yung mas importante na
True.
resolve lahat ng mga.
Yes, sobrang relate ako kay Mommy Vance.
Yeah.
Guys, sorry, I forgot to mention, mas nakatipid na ako sa hospital bills. Guys, magkano ER?
Mahal.
Diba? Ang
Sabihin
mahal.
niya 10,000 dyan.
And maintenance.
Oo. So, yeah, yung maintenance medicine, tapos tataba ka pa. So, yun lang mas going back to my expenses notes, mas nakatipid ako. Tsaka nawawalan na ako ng breakfast. So, yeah. And cravings, midnight snacks, sorry, wala na. So, yeah. Gumanda tayo, nag-glow, yan daw.
Oo, pati skin nag improve eh. Totoo
Totoo
yan.
yan. Totoo yan. So talagang hindi lang yung physical well-being, yung mindset namin, nila Mami Van, sila Ali, talagang it really improved, no? Tapos, bukod dyan, the additional streams of income, but naman hindi, di ba? Bonus pa po yun. Yan. Alright. So, thank you so much, Mami Vance. And
Yes, thank you, Mommy Vanna.
baka po may mga questions po tayo. Pwede po tayong mag-unmute.
Ako
Or,
as a Meg, I want to add lang na it's halal and kosher. So it's also available and safe to take for our Muslim brothers and sisters. And yun nga, it's very safe, has no side effects because it's food-based.
yes, yes.
Plus,
Totoo
yun
yan.
nga, if you think about it, Ate Meg, she's already a distributor of a really big food and beverage company. I have my own work, like I work full time. But we're still doing this part time. And even Crystal Bello, Nicole Hernandez, Melissa Ricks, those celebrities, even Mommy Vanna, right? We all have our main jobs, our main businesses. But why are we still pushing these products? It's because we want to help and share it. Not just, for the money, but also for the purpose of helping others get
Yes.
better and experience what we experience.
Yes, di ba? Kasi syempre, we turned our pain to passion, di ba? The passion to help people. Uh, the income is a bonus, but we're more on helping other people the way the product helped us, di ba? So parang it's something that it's a mission for us. We find it fulfilling to help other people kasi once, kunyari, this person, lalo na my mom, no, when her HbA1c went from 10 to 6, parang fulfillment na for me kasi I've helped her, di ba? She's special to me. And also these people na mga natulungan namin over the months that we are into this business, it's really fulfilling to hear their stories, no? Maski yung story ko, when we tell it, or yung story natin, when we tell it to other people, it's inspiring to them. At pagka ginamit na rin nila yung system, they tell their story, na-inspire din po tayo sa mga changes at na benefit nila from the product. Yan. So,
So true.
may mga question na po ba tayo? Pwede po tayo mag-unmute? Or pag wala naman po, you can message me or you can, yung sa Facebook Live po, pwede po kayong mag-PM, mga questions. And nandun po yung mga handles natin. Si Mommy Vanna, hindi na kailangan sabihin ng handle niyan kasi madami na pong followers siya.
Yes. If you just type Mommy Vanna,
Gusto
lalabas na kaagad yun. Mommy Vanna #1 dun.
lang namin magpasalamat that she gave us this time of really telling her story kasi inspiring din po yung story niya. Yan. So kung wala na pong questions, we will end this now and we thank everyone for listening and being part of this presentation. And I hope if you have questions later on, pwede po kayo mag-message. Okay, so let's just prioritize our health. Health is really something that we should prioritize kasi yan lang po yung meron tayo na hindi po yan mabibili, no? Even if we have a lot of money, we cannot spend it if we're in a hospital bed. So we just focus on our health and well-being, no? When we have good health, we have our family with us, we have everything, no? So we reflect today as we end this to see what matters to us, no? And we wear our different hats every day, and if we are not healthy, we cannot serve the people that we love. So, yun lang po. Thank you so much and hope to hear from you soon, guys. Thank you, Lee.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mommy Vance.
Bye.
Bye.